We're good.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Lana's song is a song that I wrote for a good friend. She's also the sister of Houston, who I wrote this song with and produced. And it's a very special song for them because they lost their grandmother, and we threw a couple of personal things for them in this song that can still be relatable to everyone else, but also very personal to them. And it kind of takes you through the curious stage of grief. So when you lose someone, you wonder where they are, where they went, and it kind of hits heavy and reminds you of when you lose someone and you think that you have kind of moved on or you fully healed from it, and then you see just that one thing that reminds you of them, or you hear that one song that reminds you of them, and it kind of just sends you right back to day one when you lost them, and you are just reminded that you're not okay about it still, and you still feel that loss, and you kind of feel like you're never maybe gonna get over it. And many people experience this, and everyone experiences grief differently, and everyone has their own curiosities about it. So I was hoping to share mine. And in the pre-chorus of Lana's song, it's kind of telling that story, that part where I say in the lyrics, every time I hear that song, I wish they never played. Ain't no mountain high enough to keep my blues away. So that kind of is leading into that, Ain't No Mountain High Enough was the song that reminded her of her grandma, and, kind of giving that feeling of like, God, like every time that song plays, like I wish it just wouldn't play, because you never want to feel that feeling of losing someone, and one thing triggers that. And in the chorus, I say, oh damn it, I miss you, like it's never gonna fade. I think I'm fine, then one little thing floods my memory. So that just kind of hits the nail in the coffin of like, it's a really shitty feeling when you get all those feelings of grief that just kind of flood back in when you're just enjoying yourself and you think you're healed and you're just doing life, and you kind of get triggered by that one thing, and it just floods your whole memory, and you just kind of start remembering all the things that you missed about the person, and you remember that you lost them in general, and it's a shitty feeling, and it's definitely a heavier song and very personal song. So anyone, going through a loss or, has experienced loss, I think will definitely relate to this song. And, I hope it can serve as something that people use to go through anything if they're experiencing grief right now in their lives.